Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for The Power Company Recharge #1. This is a new book from DC Comics. This is written by Brian Edward Hill with art by Kerry Randolph, Aletha Martinez, Norm Rapman, Ray Anthony Height, and Studio Sky Tiger, with colors by Emilio Lopez and Alex Gomares, and letters by N-World Design, with a really cool cover by Edwin Galmon. So, this is a new series, a new super team debuts, spinning out of the events of Black Lightning and DC Power, Rise of the Power Company. Josiah Power and Jefferson Pierce lead the newest iteration of the Power Company with a new purpose of rebuilding humanity's faith in heroes and fighting back against the rising anti-metahuman movement. For their first mission, the company dispatches Jace Fox, Batman, The Signal, and Vixen to investigate a serial killer that's been hunting metas in the streets of Atlanta, Georgia. Batman and the Outsiders writer Brian Edward Hill makes his return to DC alongside with so many talented artists for this oversized special issue that revitalizes the titular street level team for a new generation. So, as you could probably tell from looking at the cover or just the characters that I named, this is a group of black superheroes, and I think it's great. I've really enjoyed what Brian Edward Hill has done in the past with some of these characters, specifically with the stuff that he was doing with the Outsiders. So I'm excited. I was excited to read this, and this book is a lot of fun. I think it's really interesting to have you have Batman and Signal back together, but it's different, right? It's Jace Fox now. It's not Bruce Wayne, obviously, who was the original Batman that brought Signal into the mix. It's also really cool to see Duke back because he's a character that I really enjoyed during Scott Snyder's run on Batman, and I can't believe how long we've had that character around, and it's kind of a shame that we don't see him as much. And it's always good to see some of the other characters, but those are the ones that really stand out to me. And they are the ones that kind of propel this story, right? Batman is the one that it's really fun to see how different Jace is than Bruce at being Batman, but also how similar they are in the ways that they want to work alone. They don't really work well as part of a team, but they also understand that sometimes the greater good calls for it. And then as far as the art, it's great. I don't know why we have so many artists, probably just because we have so many things. Like, this book is truly oversized. It's about 48 pages. So that was definitely probably quite the endeavor. But they all have very similar styles tonally. So I didn't feel like a big disconnect. Um, if you watch my review for Detective Comics, you realize that I talked about artists. Each one did one of the chapters in that story. So I really like when artists are more organized. But I feel like thematically it works. Maybe and I'm not familiar with all the artists, so maybe some of them had been working on some of the characters that are being brought into this book, so they wanted to kind of put their own little flair, their own twist into this new series. But either way, the story really works. It's a fun mystery. It's got a lot of action. It's got a lot of conflict, just interpersonal conflict between the team, because of course, like I said, Batman, no matter whether it's Jace or Bruce, they don't play well with others, or especially not at the beginning. Um, and then I think the concept of the power company, it's also really fun. Like, having to fight both. It's a war on two fronts, right? You have to fight the fight against crime, but also this public opinion that, after the events of Absolute Power, have really tainted the reputation of metahumans. Also, metahumans are being hunted, and that's definitely a problem for this team. So yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes from here. But I really enjoyed the first issue, and I highly recommend it. These are not heroes that you get to see all the time, so I'm very glad that they're back on the pages of DC on their own series. I need to go catch up on the Black Lightning series though, because I think that's gonna be that's probably something that is very interesting. Because I like Brian Edward Hill as a writer, so I need to catch up on that stuff as well. So if you've been reading that, or if you read this issue, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.